Hey there.
Hi.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Hey, so we're back, and today we are detailing his car. That one.
What's going on with the exterior?
Yeah, we're just doing the outside. So we bought all the stuff that we needed a couple days ago at the Walmarts. One thing I didn't mention is another store that you could get this stuff from is AutoZone. Most people have an auto, right? So that is one.
O'Reilly's.
Yeah, that is one that you could use. I guess I don't know about O'Reilly, so I don't know if we should say that. Anyways, this is the car. As you can see, if we get right next to it, she is a little bit dirty. The wheels are a little bit dirty, and all the way on the inside. Now, white is a good. White is a good color because if you go from right here, I mean, it really doesn't look that bad. Just standing right here, like, you almost can't even really tell.
Aside from the headlights, don't mind those.
Yeah, we'll get to those eventually. But I mean, we can kind of see it, but like on the camera, you can't even tell that the whole side of this is all freaking dirty. So we are going to correct all this today, aren't we?
Yeah.
And this is the stuff that we have chosen to use. We have our 2 buckets. We have our soap, our wheel cleaner, our brush, our drying towels, our applying towels for our wax, and our wash mitt. This is all we're going to use. We are not going to use things like grit guards. We're not going to use things like clay bars. Reason for that is we are not doing an extreme wash. This again is, you just bought this car. He just bought that car. He wants to take care of it. What is a effective and kind of cheap way he can do that? This is it.
$50.
$50. That's all we're spending, and this will all last a long time. I mean,
Like by the time this runs out, you should be able to buy some better stuff.
Yeah. Things like buckets will always be good. Things like these drying towels, hopefully they work out well. We're going to kind of test them as we go. And wheel brush, this thing will last forever. Soap, you only use about 2 tablespoons of this out of this whole thing. So that'll fill up 1 bucket. And then you have things like your wheel cleaner, which this probably will go away fastest because you just kind of apply on the whole wheel and the tire and everything. So it has a possibility of running out the quickest, but it was only $4.97, I think. Only $5 for it. Second fastest would be your kind of spray cleaner wax, quick kind of detailer. Just add a little bit of protection to your vehicle and your vehicle's paint. So we are going to get started on getting everything prepped so that we can get this thing cleaned properly. Hopefully I didn't just shine the sun directly into the lens, which I think I did. So we're going to get started with that, and we'll be back in a minute. Alright, one thing I didn't mention that you do need some form of spray nozzle. I'm just gonna assume everyone has one, right?
Yeah.
Like every family or
hose, you can
whoever,
spray a car down.
just anything. It doesn't even have to be like, sure, this is an Adams brand one, and it can connect to a foam gun and stuff, but it doesn't need that. You need Wilder.
Just like go to Walmart, buy a little sprayer adapter for your hose.
Yeah, so like $1 extra.
Yeah.
$51. How bad. So now we just need to fill up these buckets, and then we'll continue on washing the car. Alright, that should do it. We got 2 now. The citrus wash. Now, have you read the directions?
It says shake well.
How much air is in that bottle to shake?
Not a whole goddamn lot.
Good on the chemical guys, making sure to keep us on our toes. Make sure to shake up your citrus car wash well.
And then it says add 1 ounce to 5 gallons of water.
1 ounce, really? Okay, so that's basically, I mean, 1 ounce is essentially just like a quick glug, is the best way I can describe it. It's not a lot. So how many ounces is this whole container? Don't say on the front.
64 fluid ounces.
Holy dick.
So it's a half gallon.
So you get 64 washes out of your $15 bottle of car wash, which, I mean, to be honest, is probably enough to last you a year.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're washing it, unless you're like in a nice environment where you can wash it like every single week and stuff like that. But for us, where we live in kind of the north, I like to keep my car clean. I don't think I wash it 64 times a year. That's a lot.
It's 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah. Genius. Yeah, 52 weeks in a year. So that's more than once a month. Fuck. Once a week. God damn. I suck. Alright. And with that, we are going to need this guy. Let's see if I can do this. You struggling? Have you been swatted by that? Just fucking get.
No, I haven't.
I'm always here to help.
I planned on him helping.
Oh, I got it on me.
That's why I planned on him helping.
Come here.
No.
Come here. Alright. So, now, if we were using something like this, I would do what's called, like, prepping our wash pad. So, I would apply it to our wash pad, but this stuff is a little different. We can't really do that. I would do a couple streams and then also put it in my bucket, but we're not going to worry about that. It smells like citrus.
You do.
Don't do that. So we're just going to go with the standard 1 ounce and see if that's enough. A little bit more. That should actually be probably pretty much good. No. This is going to be our wheel bucket. This is going to be our wash bucket.
Oh, yeah.
So we're not to the whole rinse and stuff yet. Now, some like professional detailers may look at this and go like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" We're trying to get someone prepped for if you're not gonna go full detail, then just do this. All right. Now with the soap bucket, always add just a little bit more water in so that you can get it all nice and foamy, and then drop your pad in there. And now this is all ready to go. Now that's good. Now we're going to take that bucket. We're going to get our wheel brush and our wheel cleaner. Fuck. And there we go. Those are our 2 buckets for today. Now, we are probably going to break this up into a bit of a series. So, today we're going to go over wheels and semi-in-depth wheel cleaning. This won't change a lot even if you get more buckets. This is going to kind of stay the same. So, we will start with you. So, if you want to grab a bucket, go to a wheel of your choice. Bring the water. So, you always start with your wheels first. Alright? The reason that is because you want to get your wheels wet and everything clean first. Get all this crap off them, and you want that to happen first because it's better that your wheels are wet and things like that so you get your wheels wet, you get them all done, and then you start washing the exterior of your car, so all the water and stuff is still flowing down the wheels. You don't want to wash your car, have it sitting in the sun as it is now, and then start your wheels while it's all rinsed and wet, because then you'll just create hard water and things like that, so that's no good. So as always start with always. What a fucking great way to talk. You want to rinse your wheel off first, and then, kind sir, if I can have the cleaner, you want to take your cleaner and go over the whole thing. Now, this is wheel and tire, so go over everything. And this is one of the reasons why this stuff will go a little bit quicker, is because it's just kind of every wheel's different, so I'm applying a heavy amount. You can see all that brown through there coming off the tire, and that looks like a pretty clean tire, but this stuff really is good at grabbing it. So now we will get the wheel brush and we will go over our wheel. Now you want to get something kind of soft bristled so that you don't damage your wheels. If they're painted, or if you have really expensive wheels. And then every so often, rinse your brush, and then just go back to it. And now one of the hardest things about wheels is making sure to get, sorry about the camera angle, is making sure to get every area on each side. So really trying to be thorough. Now, this is an older car, so it's from 2007, right?
Yeah.
So that means that some of this stuff could be pretty old and may not come off that easy. So if you ever need, if you spray down your wheel after you finish cleaning and you rinse it off again and it's still not quite where you want, just do a little bit more wheel cleaner in those areas and go at it again. Making sure to get every side all nice and good. So that should be pretty good. And now, as you can see, that is a much better looking wheel. If we go look at the other side, just to kind of see how it started. Very kind of dull, and as we can see, all that just came off. So this looks far superior, and if you're just going down the road and things like that, just something as simple as this will make your car look a lot better. Your car a lot better. So we're going to have him do the rest, and we will get back with you in a minute once all those are done.
I just don't smell too
Look at him.
toxic.
He's doing it. Just to prove that he is indeed the one cleaning his car. Look at him. He's like a professional. Oh, and what he just mentioned is actually really good. Some wheel cleaners, like some stuff called wheel acid. Oh boy, does that stuff smell bad. It really closes up your throat. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff like just can't breathe anymore. And then you can get your just heavy duty, just non-acid based wheel cleaners like Adam's wheel cleaner. That stuff too, just fucking, it's rough. So this stuff actually doesn't smell like much of anything. So very much recommend Meguiar's Hot Rims Wheel and Tire Cleaner. Safe on clear coated wheels. Wow, who would have known? Alright, so we'll let him finish and we'll get, like I said earlier, back to you when we're all done. And now then, just like that, all of the wheels and tires are nice and clean, aren't they?
Yep.
Nice and good to go, and will definitely look good driving down the road for like at least a day. They'll look good, at least, and then I'll probably be back to shit. But you know, you win some, you lose some. Hey, be careful, dude. Imagine this in shock yellow.
No.
Oh fuck, that'd be bad. Like, it looks okay on that Camaro, but that'd be amazing. With the same, like, gray interior as it has. Now, that'd be classy. Oh, one thing I didn't mention about the TT last week. If anyone watched the Singled Out series, also comes in Nardo Gray. Best color Audi makes. Not sure white's good, but white's good on most everything.
Yeah.
But Nardo Gray, that's where it's at. One day the dream. Audi R8. We'll get there one day. But for now, that'll do it for today. So, this has been, you know, a moderate What am I trying to say?
Moderate wash.
Moderatively. That's not a word.
Moderative.
Moderative? That doesn't sound right either. I don't give a fuck. This has been a semi-in-depth look into wheel cleaning. That works. Look at that face. Face of a fucking fetch. Yeah, that might not make sense to a lot of people, but it's funny. Don't worry. And that stuff made the tires look nice and black, not brown. Wheels are good and clean, and all it took. So what did it take to do the wheel wash? What was it?
2 minutes per car.
2 minutes per car. So what was it? $2 or $3 for the bucket.
$3 for the bucket.
I think it was like between four or $5 for the brush, and then about $5 for the wheel cleaner. So like $13.
Yeah.
And your wheels look freaking stellar, real nice. And that's all it takes. And wheels are one thing that like your daily, like or not your daily, like your weekend warrior kind of like car washer might not do. But this is something that makes your car look better than everybody else's. As soon as we get the rest of this taken care of. So that'll do it for today. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next part.